How we going, folks? Now, yesterday we came out here and had a look at my quince tree. Unbeknown to me, it's been inundated or attacked, infested by what I'd call cluster caterpillars, because they're just in groups, they're in masses. While they're young caterpillars, they feast together on the leaf as if they're having a big banquet at our expense. So now, I cut some off yesterday. I haven't cut a lot off. I mean, there's still more to cut off. But what I was going to do, and what I've prepared, is to spray it. Now, what I've got in here is a mixture of stuff from the kitchen pantry and off our garden shelf. I've got olive oil, dishwashing liquid, I've got our CGWS, and if that's not enough, I've got diatomaceous earth in here as well. So the oil will suffocate, the soap will help it stick on there, and it also dehydrates the insect. The CGWS also dehydrates the insect, and the diatomaceous earth, well, I'm using it in a liquid form, I'm not dusting it on there, so I'm hoping that it will still have the same effect, and I'm sure it will, by attacking the exoskeletal shell or the body of the insect in this case. So 4 different ingredients in a litre of water, and we're going to spray it. Now, folks, you've got to drench it to the point. Oh, look, they're falling off already. Now, yesterday when I got out here, the first thing I said to you is, oh, parent cherry slug attacks quince, and it does. But I didn't see any, because when I came up close, I saw clusters of these caterpillars and didn't bother looking for parent cherry slug. Voila! Exhibit A. There it is. It's also doing its damage. It's a little caterpillar as well. We call it a slug because it looks slimy and greeny, and it's a little bit fat on the one side. But it defoliates, it skeletonizes the pear trees, cherry trees, and quince trees, obviously. So now we're going to spray for 2 problems with our little concoction here and our easy hand sprayer. Which way is the wind blowing? That way? Okay. So I go this way. You want it to the point of runoff, and this should not affect the tree. I mean, at the end of the day, anything you do is going to be better than leaving it alone like this. The thing about this spray that I'm using, or the spray hand, or easy hand sprayer as it's called, is I've got a 1.2 litre bottle approximately, and normally with those little hand sprays, I guarantee most of you, if not all of you who've used them before, you'll be going like this. By the time you get through half a bottle of liquid, your hands sore, your fingers are sore, your trigger fingers are sore, and you think, oh, you've done a good job. Watch what happens with this bottle here and this easy hand sprayer. This is in real time, just to give you an idea on how powerful this easy hand sprayer is in distributing, and I'm changing the pressure on the nozzle. See how it's dripping off everywhere? And I can guarantee you now, I've just done, oh, look at this, come over here, watch this. I've got a little bit of spray left. Now over here, have a look at this. See, they're all hiding underneath there. I'm going to try and spray that, and there's a whole cluster in there as well. I'm going to try and get the spray onto them, and I dare say they're all going to fall off. Maybe because of the pressure, not so much of what's the content in it. Not that quickly, I don't think it works, but wait for this wind to stop, because all the spray's going to go in my face. You'd like to see that, wouldn't you, huh? I've run out of liquid already, can you believe that? It works it's too efficient. Yeah. Parent cherry slug, and you can adjust the nozzle to point up and down. I'm going to do another mix. Basically, 1 litre is not enough for a tree of this size. If you're to drench every single leaf, folks, I reckon I got about 70% of the coverage on this tree. So another litre of this stuff here, which is, if you don't remember what I said earlier on, you can play it back if you like, but I'll repeat myself. Diatomaceous earth, CGWS, I put about a teaspoon of each, a teaspoon of olive oil and a few drops of dishwashing liquid in a litre of water. That's what I'm trying on here. Before you try, don't try this at home. If you want to see how it works, I was thinking for another line there, but if you want to see how it works, let this one, we'll come back here in the next day or 2 and see. I'm going to do another spray, but we'll come back to revisit to see what effect it's had on it, and if it's successful, well, there you know, you can make your own. And then we're going to also spray the next few days or weeks. We're going to show the results. Hopefully we've got some good results with the leaf curl, which is using bicarb soda. So that's another one we're doing for disease, and in this case here, well, it's got its first batch. I've got no spray left. There we are. They're dribbling. Look at that dribbling. They're dripping. That's not going to be good for them. Look how it's sticking to them. Balls of liquid all over them. So the whole body's covered in, and that's what you've got to do with all the insects. And if I don't do this, I'm going to lose the fruit and the tree eventually. So folks, oh God, look at that. Trying to get every last drop out of this bottle. Look at them. Look at what a mess. So they're drenched. Well, we'll come back and do a second spray. Now, if you've got problems at this time of the year, especially with parent cherry slug and caterpillars, they're going to be out everywhere. And it's not just these type of caterpillars. You've got codling moth caterpillars. There's all types of caterpillars. Some of them feed off the leaves. Others feed off your fruit. They'll burrow inside your fruit. They'll feast on there, then come out, and then they'll turn into a bloody moth or a butterfly. Get onto them before they destroy your tree. So you can get CGWS, diatomaceous earth, and all the above natural, safe products to use. That's the whole purpose of this. So stay tuned for the upcoming episode on seeing the results of the spray. And in the meantime, remember we've got a Black Friday sale on, and we've also got the big $500 garden habit that we're giving away. So every person who shops online by Sunday, up till Sunday, that's this Sunday coming, goes in the draw for a chance, and we'll be drawing it on Monday. In the meantime, VasilisGarden.com for everything you need every day. From me, Vasili Baresi.